crime scene Penguin mentioned.
Batman. I was hoping to get a minute of your time. See, I've got a story to tell you. About crime and violence. Greed and vengeance. But it's also a story of redemption. Of second chances.
Whoa, easy now. I ain't looking for a fight. Got a message, that's all. Anarki says if you're gonna make a withdrawal, you better do it soon.
Bro, I believe in... I've planted 3 bombs. Choice. So, I offer you one. Let them detonate, or stop them. Your actions will determine what I do.
What's up with the boss's umbrella? Guy carries it everywhere he goes. Maybe it's got like a hidden gun inside it. Or a sword. What if it's got a poison tip? That would be sweet. He took something and then bam! Penguin's guys were doing a deal in Jezebel Plaza when the bat showed up. Didn't end too well for him. Then too late. SWAT beat us to it. I lose to him. Damn it. This stupid phone's acting up again. I need to switch providers. No matter. What do you mean? With towers up all over the city. It's interfering with everyone's stuff. Radios, it's a mess. It's one of the assassins. That would be jam up the bats.
Any available homicide units, please respond from 187 in the Bowery. Officers on scene report victim appears to have fallen from a nearby building.
They say money makes the world go round. But it also makes for excellent outcomes. You're tied to your job, your mortgage. You need to find the next shiny thing your overpriced television will imagine what we could accomplish if only someone would set us free.
Alfred, we've got a problem.
So I saw. This Anarki fellow mentioned 3 bombs, which means 2 still remain.
I need to find them.
I've no doubt you will, sir.
I've planted 3 bombs where Gotham's corruption is at its strongest. But unlike those I fight to overthrow, I believe in choice. So, I offer you one. Let them detonate, or stop them. Your actions will determine what I do with you.
Police know the victim fell from a nearby building, but there's not much else in the file. His identity might shed some light on things. Brian Murphy, an account manager at the Gotham Merchants Bank. Cause of death, internal injuries sustained on impact. Now I know what happened. Time to find out how and why. This blood spatter indicates a high-velocity impact. I should check the roof. Really, you were broken. Was it an accident, or was he pushed? Two sets of footprints means the victim was alone. And the scattered paperwork said she had a briefcase. How did you find that? Interesting. There are two sets of fingerprints here. One belongs to the victim, the other Robert Haynes, a well-known con artist. Alfred, I need the last known location of Robert Haynes. I'll send over everything I've got in case it helps.
No need, sir. I already have a search area. Check your display.
I've planted 3 bombs.
He's in town. The bat ain't gonna know what hit him. I don't think he's ever had to deal with this much heat at the same time. Don't forget about Cheyenne and Cobblepot. Now, John and Cruz are planning to take advantage of the situation. And the SWAT guys. They're after the bounty, too. Definitely not looking. That's showing up!
You're drawn to me. Go on, admit it. Like little moths to the light. Lay it on over. You want to know what I'm selling? And if you don't, too bad. You can't shut me up any more than you can.
We gotta shut him down to shut him up. Otherwise, we'll never be free.
That litter the streets, or the sound bites that clog the air. I'm in your face. I'm in your head. Just like them. But I'm the menace? Here I am trying to educate.
It's all lies. We gotta stop it.
I've planted...
Tearing those guys apart!
Anarchy's right, you know. Cops don't care about us. We'd be better off without them. You already knew that, didn't you?
I've planted 3...
Cops investigating this crime should have a relay station set up. It'll look like a mobile satellite dish, probably on a rooftop.
Afterwards, with the cops all gone. Most of them are so crooked we'll be safer without them. But someone's got to keep the peace. Not someone, everyone. See, we'll be equals now, sharing the responsibility.
We don't look friendly.
Interesting. Even after knowing all you did about the places I targeted, you spared them.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Disappoint me?
Not at all. Come on down to the courthouse so we can continue Gotham's trial.
Enigma, where are you?
I'm right here. Well, figuratively speaking anyway. Disappointed I didn't choose to meet up in person?
What's this about? Sionis hire you to throw me off his trail?
Think of me as an information broker. I've got data handlers everywhere, feeding me all kinds of interesting stuff.
And you think this is going to destroy Gotham?
Oh, yes. See, bullet wounds and broken bones will eventually heal. But incriminating photos, videos, emails, that kind of damage can never be repaired. Tomorrow morning, when I release everything I've got, the city's going to collapse. Resignations, arrests, deaths. It'll be chaos in the streets, Batman, and there's not a thing you can do to stop me.
I figured you'd try and get all caveman on my equipment. It's password protected, I'm afraid, with 10,000 volts of electricity. You lost, Batman. Might as well head home and get some rest. With everyone's deepest, darkest secrets about to go on public display, I've got a feeling tomorrow's going to be a very busy day for you.
One way or another, I'm shutting you down. Destroying all the network relays will let me access his server. It's the only way to stop him. Those must be the handlers he was talking about. I can use them to track down the extortion data he's been collecting.
No key, no entry.
this goes pear-shaped.
Something's going down over here. Rush.
What do you want?
What happened to Brian Murphy?
We had a deal. He gave me the account numbers. I faked being a client and cleared out the account. In exchange, he gets a cut. It's a con I run 100 times. But then he starts to get nervous, tries to back out.
So you threw him off a roof?
I couldn't risk him warning the bank or going to the cops. I had to protect my interests.
And how'd that work out for you?
I've planted 3...
Not here. Not now. He's making a run for it.
Available units, call-in status. Possible assignment incoming.
That what I think it is? There's guns over. Need something to kill you with.
I'm going for a gun.
Bullet.
You ready for it now? Let's kill this freak.
I need some blood. No more screwing around.
Enigma's extortion data. Where is it?
If I tell you, you'll let me go?
Talk.
Okay. They're close by. I'll show you where.
I'm so glad you came. It's an honor, really. There's so much for us to discuss.
What do you want?
I'd like to propose an alliance. I think the two of us could accomplish great things together.
I don't work with criminals. You need to turn yourself in.
Tell you what. I'll turn myself in as soon as you do the same. But you don't consider yourself a criminal, do you? The suit, the gadgets, the sense of entitlement. You're just another rich kid atoning for his fiscal sins. Such a shame.
You gonna stand against the people?
I'll unload on you! Quite. I won't let you ruin this! Here's glass roar in your face!
I'll knock you down!
Discourse, and you respond with...
You're just a kid.
So? What does it matter? I wanted to make a difference. I thought you'd feel the same.
I do, but not like this. A lot of innocent people almost died tonight because of you.
Innocent? They watched as Gotham went to hell and didn't do a thing!
They're just afraid.
No, they're weak! And so are you.
The police are on their way.
Everyone thinks it's gotta be so bad here. I do. All the time. See, I don't think Sionis or Oswald Cobblepot are responsible. They're just a reflection of our apathy, our greed, our fear. We look the other way when things go sour. bury ourselves in our job, consume propaganda masquerading as entertainment. The message is always the same. Don't think, don't question. And what becomes of a society that's given up, it rots. Builds up liars, cheaters, and thugs. Uptown and downtown. The suits of penthouse no better than the guy selling drugs on the corner. They're both doing whatever it takes to get ahead. Never mind the cost. Fidelity. Once on my lifetime, what you're flying society.
What's your 20?
On the balcony for a smoke with a menace.
Those men on the balcony, that could be my way in.
Shut case. Penguin murdered Black Mask and his lady friend. I mean, we found the bastard's stubby little fingerprints right by the bodies. Yeah, we got Penguin now.
Like to see him squirm out of this one. Fingerprints, 2 dead bodies. He's about to lose some time. Yeah, it's a forensics.
He's here!
Police believe Penguin murdered Black Mask. But why would he send me here if he was the killer? It doesn't add up. This crime took place days ago. The fire and the exposure to the elements make identifying the victims difficult. The male victim is wearing a black mask, but I can't positively identify him as Roman Sionis without a DNA analysis. Something I can't do in the field. I can identify the female victim based on her fingerprints. Tiffany Ambrose, Roman Sionis' girlfriend, or one of them at least. She was no angel, long list of priors, but nothing to indicate she was the target here. The fire spread as a result of a Molotov cocktail thrown into the room. It may have been intended to destroy evidence. The shallow trajectory of the bullet suggests the shooter could be someone of Penguin's height. But the grooves on the floor suggest that the victim was killed by someone leaning back in a chair. This bullet was fired from a revolver. Ballistics analysis indicates a low angle of trajectory. The shooter could have been someone of Penguin's height, but the pattern in the gunpowder residue suggests the bullet was actually fired by someone lying on the ground. These fingerprints are a match for the Penguin, but they're on top of the soot from the fire. The cops were right. Penguin was in the room, but these prints prove he was here after the murders were committed. If he didn't kill Black Mask, who did? The only thing I know for certain is that Tiffany's shooter was lying on the floor. But why? These white streaks are shoe polish. Whoever shot Tiffany was being dragged along the floor. Besides the victims, there were two other people in the room. Tiffany's shooter, and whoever was dragging the shooter. The location from which the male victim was shot may tell me more. The DNA here doesn't belong to either of the victims. Whose is it? The fight broke out when someone startled the shooter. It's not clear who won the fight. It could have been either one of them. I should review the evidence to see if I can learn anything more about either the intruder or the shooter. Fabric analysis indicates the intruder was wearing a white suit or sport jacket. This fabric swatch could help identify the intruder, but I still can't identify the male victim's shooter. There's one impact area I haven't checked for clues. This DNA is from the female victim. The level of oxidation suggests it's been here for several days. If I review the evidence, I may be able to find out what she was doing when she was attacked. She was sending text messages to Roman Sionis about someone named the Joker. Someone killed Black Mask, but this crime took place several days ago, and I saw Black Mask earlier tonight. The only answers I have raise more questions. Who is the Joker? Was he the killer here? Or is he one of the assassins? I have a body, an unknown shooter, and an unknown assailant who attacked the shooter. I need to match the DNA samples against the records in the National Criminal Database to identify who was in the room. Alfred, I need access to the National Criminal Database.
Well, the only way to do that would be to infiltrate the Gotham City Police Department.
Then that's where I'm going.
Sir, you'd need to physically hack into their servers. If you insist on doing something that foolish, you'll need a powerful, non-lethal weapon. I recommend coming back here to pick up your concussion detonator.
Not a bad idea.
Come in, 8-2. Dispatch, Delta 4-4. Can you raise Delta 8-2?
Stand by, 4-4. Delta 8-2. Delta 8-2, come in. Delta 8-2, come in. Delta 8-2, report. Delta 4-4. No response from 8-2. Please proceed inside to confirm 8-2 status.
10-4, dispatch.
Welcome home, sir. The concussion detonator is on your workbench. Remember, if you use that instead of your fists, you'll do less lasting damage to those police officers and civil servants.
Noted.
Sir, a moment of your time.
What do you want?
There's something about this Enigma fellow that doesn't sit right with me. Unfettered access to resources, an extensive network spread across the city. Whoever he is, the man has connections and capital.
We can use that to our advantage. If he's buying things in bulk or using lots of power, we could track him.
Perhaps, but he's also clearly a technical wizard. He's likely covered his tracks.
Keep searching. He only has to slip up once to give us an opening.
Certainly, sir.
Anything on your mind?
I'm just hoping for a swift resolution. Well, this is turning out to be quite the Christmas Eve, isn't it? Some of the assassins have access to rather interesting technology. When this is over, you might want to consider appropriating it. Let some good come of tonight's events. Your detective work tonight is most impressive, Master Bruce. A shame it couldn't be of the armchair variety.
Guards have been doubled at police precincts since Loeb's murder. You'll need to find a way to sneak in that won't attract attention. Otherwise, you'll never make it to the server room.
Understood. Thanks.
Watch the smoke tracks!
Wait a second.
Yeah, probably another water pipe bursting. Love to go take a look, but, you know, my shift's over. Loeb understood. The problem is Gordon ain't a team.
This won't be easy. But if I'm going to access the National Criminal Database and find out what happened at Lacey Towers, I need to find the server room without being discovered.
Sign me up for that.
Well, they were supposed to be guarding the court.
Must you be so brutal, sir? These are city employees.
They're as corrupt as they come, and they're in my way.
I wish you'd think twice about that approach, sir. You never know when you might need their help. At any rate, your objective is the GCPD server room. I've marked it on your map.
Suspects spotted!
I won't be able to access doors like this with my cryptographic sequencer. I'll need to find another way.
I told yous already. What I saw is what I saw.
What are you on?
I done been clean 3 days. Like I said, things swooped down out of nowhere. You wait, yeah, come on. They're like bullies from darkness. Paralyze those bastards. Think I'm a schmuck? I look like a schmuck to you? No.
I won't stand a chance against that many armed men. I can use Deathstroke's remote claw to pass above their heads undetected.
Alright, listen up. While you jokers were playing cleanup crew at Blackgate, I was making us some money. I worked out a deal with our pal Black Mask. If any of us can kill the Bat before the assassins get to him, we get the bounty. All $50 million. For those of you who ain't too good with the math, that means we all...
If I'm not careful, that guard will alert the others.
Take him down. What are we waiting for?
Enough! One night to get this done. Whatever they put on us, I want you to blow it off.
his day, sir. You got it.
Sir, yes, sir. Questions? Shout them out.
How are we gonna keep this from Gordon and the rest of the force?
Got it. We gotta keep the damn trap shut.
Sir, what about the assassins? Do they see us as coming?
This just in from Central. They're offering a reward of $25,000 for information relating to the arrest of Black Mask or any of the perps involved in the murder of Commissioner Loeb. Go get him, boys.
There he is!
You're wearing me out.
Reminder to all units, we'll be accepting donations and cards for Commissioner Loeb's family in the break room. Please come by and see them inside.
So what does this disruptor of yours do?
Little bit of this, little bit of that. Mostly, though, it does a whole lot of none of your damn business.
Not you again!
Talk, or you won't be walking anywhere, ever.
No way! You gotta answer for dropping me off that roof, buddy!
No, you have to answer to me. How does this disruptor work?
One of the pigs! They got an evidence lockup!
How about we take a little walk up the roof?
Okay, you win. It jams weapons, overrides electronic locks, alright? Now you gotta let me go!
How'd that work out for you last time? Get yourself to a shelter.
You kidding? That's where they round us up! You don't get it. Anarchy gets it, but you don't get it, man.
understand. I gotta deal with this problem. If I don't give this bastard what he wants, he'll send the tape to the press. What the hell am I supposed to do?
Priority 1 alert. All personnel be advised. 211's reported on the ground. 622 on the premises. Repeat. Priority 1 alert. Intruder in the building.
He's out here catching the criminals that you let off screen.
He is the worst kind of criminal. The kind who thinks their actions are justified, who acts completely outside the system.
The system is broken.
Barbara, wait.
Suspects in your vicinity, man, so look alive. Pull this off, and we'll all get to retire somewhere nice and warm.
Gotta make full detective next year. That's where the real money is.
GCPD will match any gang out there, pound for pound in brutality. These freaks out tonight just don't get it.
Officer down! Stay on your toes!
Found him. He's over here. Come on, man. Your heart's still beating. We gotta watch our backs and we're next. Damn it, check your sectors. Stop bunching up. Sweep this place clean.
What's going on down there?
Man down here! Someone back me up!
Don't worry, Parker. I'm gonna get this son of a bitch.
How many times is this gonna happen?
Guys, Rat, watch your corners. Find the son of a bitch.
I'm not losing another cop for this bastard! I want him dead!
What's going on down there?
Somebody call this one in. We need some backup. Gonna make an example of it. Break it.
We need more units.
You don't want to end up like this guy. Keep your heads up. Spread out and find me that damn perp.
Sound off! The bat just took one of you down!
Here he is. We gotta provide better cover or we're all screwed.
Let's go. Gotta make this bastard pay.
We're losing men!
Don't let this happen to you, unless you like eating steak through a straw. He's here somewhere. I want every sector searched.
That's our guy!
Firing on suspects!
That's how the Blue Boys do it!
Huh. Not much to look at from up close. Don't know why everyone was so afraid of him. Suspects in your vicinity, man, so look alive. Pull this off, and we'll all get you retired somewhere nice and warm.
Gotham, the filthiest little town I ever loved.
Damn it! Stop letting him do that!
It's making this look easy.
Someone dropped the cop over there! Leave this is... No way I'm winding up on the floor like some whippers. Rookies. Don't let this happen to you. I feel like eating steak through a straw.
He's not losing another cop to this bastard. I want him dead.
Sound off! The bat just took one of you down!
That's our guy!
Now we can just follow the blood trail.
Last known location was right here. Anyone see him?
The bat got someone! Didn't I tell you to watch your corners?
He's still breathing. Barely. I need backup. Gotta leave him. I'm a sitting duck here. Fan out! Fan out! Suspect is present and hostile!
Jeez. Smoke goes down and suddenly every freak in the city thinks they can storm the precinct.
Report, damn it! I'm gonna take him out!
Cut right through us! Got a man down! Run! Don't cut me out! Help us!
Officer down! Officer down!
Hey, Bat! Batman! We can work this out, right?
Officer down! Stay on your toes!
Priority 1 alert. All available personnel should be searching your quadrants for the 622. Suspect is 6'4", dressed in black, and has wings? Is this for real?
Shouldn't you be searching your quadrant?
I'll leave that for the boys in SWAT.
Why's that?
Ain't you heard? Brandon made a deal with Black Mask. They're trying...
Priority 1 alert. All personnel report to your department head. Need a head count. A lot of people unaccounted for.
They're using a security protocol I'm not familiar with, and the windows are reinforced glass. The disruptor in the evidence locker might do the trick. Alfred, I can't access the evidence locker. I need an alternate route.
The evidence locker, sir? Well, according to these schematics, it adjoins an old elevator shaft which you can access via the infirmary. You should be able to break in from there. I've added it to your map.
622 on lower levels. Need security in those areas immediately.
It's gonna look like an accident. Hands up! Here he comes!
Good, you've made it to the infirmary. Now look for an entrance to an old elevator shaft. That will take you to the evidence locker.
Got it. Now I should be able to bypass the security on the server room door.
Priority 1. Riot in the holding cells confirmed. Emergency protocols are in effect.
disruptor should allow me to get past this gate.
They're gonna let us out, or we'll make our own way out!
This ain't such a bad Christmas after all!
They can have to let us out now. Got us hostage.
Where the hell are the rest of the cops?
Or maybe the back killed them all.
Who knows how to jimmy this one?
I ain't going down easy, you son of a bitch! That's what I'm talking about!
I got a pulse.
All right, call it in. Let's get him to Gotham General.
Will do, as soon as he stabilizes.
All personnel, report your 20 on Channel 3. Trying to get a head count. Who's missing?
Easy. I need access to the National Criminal Database.
It's right here.
You must spend a lot of time here.
Cool poem box. You're bypassing the network security. But you'll need to physically bridge the intranet to the external telecom wires if you want to uplink remotely.
This kind of knowledge could get a young girl into a lot of trouble.
They run under the building.
What does?
The telecom wires. You can access them through the sewers. Wait. Why do you do what you do?
Because I made a promise. Get out of here!
You idiots, it's me! What are you thinking?
Who are you talking to in there?
Alfred, I'm on my way out, but before I can access this server remotely, I need to hack into the telecom wires under the GCPD.
You should be able to access them from the sewers which run below the building. I'll peg the closest entrance on your map.
They say the bat doesn't have a gun.
Penguin's man said the disruptor can be used to jam their weapons.
Sir, yes, sir.
Call for backup!
We've earned Gotham's respect. That was true. If you move, take it down. You've got nowhere to run. Gordon, take it down.
I've highlighted a nearby manhole on your map. There's a tunnel leading directly under the GCPD.
Good work, Alfred.
Oh, and, sir, do try to keep out of the, muck down there. Remember who has to clean your suit.
Hello? Hello? Batman? It's Barbara. Sorry for hacking into your comms, but I need a favor. Some evidence crates have gone missing. Army-grade stuff, and no one here is doing anything about it. So I'm sending you their GPS location information. Use your weapon disruptor on any crates you find. It'll fry their circuits and render the stuff useless.